Hey everyone, I wanted to give you guys a M21 update. There was a bit of confusion with reservations, okay? There is no actual deadline. We were just strongly advised to book as soon as possible because all the other weekends the park is full. This weekend that we're going to be there, there is no events, so it's not as busy. Okay, well, so if you guys are planning on coming, book as soon as you can. It doesn't have to be today. It doesn't even have to probably be next week, but there is a high chance that we end up not having spots for you guys. And I don't want anyone to miss out or have to be on the other side of the park or the other side of the lake and not be part of our group. So, if you don't know already, sites for the whole entire weekend will be about like $66. I know some people are coming in a couple days early, and some might stay later. That's fine. But the actual event days are September 24th through the 26th, and all sites are for that weekend would be like $66 for the weekend, not for the night. As of Wednesday, all the sites that were kind of set aside for us are still available. Okay, so shouldn't be much of an issue. If you're in a big rig, that's not an issue either. We're going to stagger the sites. That way, if you're in a larger coach, 40 some odd foot coach, you can have one site, and we'll have somebody that's a little bit smaller in the site that's behind you. That way you can overlap without any issues. The sites are 60 feet by 40 feet, but you can definitely fit a little bit more in there, so that's not an issue. Okay. As for the potluck, we're going to start a list here shortly. I know James Ketney says he's going to do some ribs and stuff like that. But yeah, I always, with our old groups, we used to make a list, and everyone could kind of fill out, and that way we kind of know what's going on. If anyone has any food allergies, please let us know. Okay. We don't want anyone to get sick or hurt or whatever. For activities, we haven't set any activities up. I know we're going to do like cornhole, stuff like that, and probably do some nature walks. I think they have a nature trail there. If you have kids, let us know, because then we can have some kids' activities planned. We still have some stuff left over from one of our trips that we did. We did a group trip with like 21 kids, and we still have a lot of that stuff left over, so there'll be definitely kid activities, probably to cover all ages. Still kind of planning on when people start arriving on Friday. Most people are going to be kind of tired and not wanting to do a whole lot, probably do their own meals or whatever themselves. So we'll have like a community fire pit thing going. Everyone can come, just relax, talk, unwind. And then Saturday we'll do all the fun events. We do have some sponsors that are watching our Facebook group page, and they are interested in sponsoring this group if we get enough people and it would do them good. So definitely I need to know, when you guys make a reservation and get a site, let me know the number. If you're coming for the day, I also need to know. So what we're working on is kind of basically a goodie bag with some RV related stuff. Now for firewood, I have to figure out, I don't know if the campground has their own firewood or if we're going to have to get it from, there's usually local places that come. I know some parks have a company that will come in and deliver to the campsites and all that. And so then we'll see about getting a decent sized bundle of firewood for the, the 2 nights. If you guys have any ideas or any activities that you're wanting to do, let us know. I know a lot of you guys like watching the live streams on YouTube when these channels put them out. A lot of them do like these quiz shows and stuff like that. So I was kind of thinking maybe we could do something like that. Maybe like some apples to apples, or I don't know. We'll keep it as PG as possible if there's a lot of kids around. So If you have any ideas for games and activities, though, send me an email or put it in the Facebook group saying, hey, you know what, why don't we do this or that? Because we're open to everything and anything. We still have a lot of time to plan since it's not even March yet. So if you're just coming for the day, I still need to know. We'll have a separate list for that. And you'll have to stop at the camp. I can almost talk. You have to stop at the camp office, and it's $6 per car. There is a strip of parking in front of the sites that we're at, across the road that we're at. So parking shouldn't be an issue. And I believe they have a larger parking lot outside the park. And if that's the case, but you still have to pay the $6. So I don't think parking is going to be an issue. As for the pavilion, it is one site over, or one row over from our sites. It does have electricity and restrooms. For the 2020 season, it was closed due to COVID. She doesn't know if it's going to be open or not because, it's too far in advance to predict. I believe it will be. It looks like things here in Michigan are starting to ease up a bit. The numbers have dropped, so more and more things are opening. But still, we want to make sure everyone's safe. And by September, will this thing be gone? I doubt it, but if that's the case, awesome. But as far as being in the group and hanging out, I know not everyone's going to want to wear masks and different things, but, just try to be respectful for other people if they want to wear their mask or if they want to keep at a distance, okay? We don't want nobody upset. We don't want any, we want this to be a fun, event. And we're hoping that you guys like it so much that we can turn this into an annual event. And that way, there's kind of there's a big meetup down in the southeast, then there's one out west, and then we can have one more up north here. That way we can have, Canadian channels and stuff like that come. It doesn't always have to be at the same park, but if this park works out and they want us back, then hey, that's cool. If not, there are a couple of the campgrounds that we know that might be able to accommodate us, but the time frame that we were looking at, because of everything being booked, we had to go with September, and all those parks that we liked and that we're familiar with were booked solid because of the Halloween weekends. It just happened that this park, for whatever reason, has activities every weekend but this weekend. Now the weekend that follows it is their big cook-off, kind of the end of the deal or end of the year party. So we lucked out on that. There are some seasonal coaches that are going to be next to me. And then the rest of the sites going down are just regular campsites. So there could be a couple people in there. And if that's the case and they want to party with us, hey, no problem. Saturday night, weather permitting, I do have one of those huge inflatable screens, and we have an HD projector. So we could do a movie night. Again, weather permitting, because in September it can be miserably hot, it can be freezing cold, or it can be just right. Michigan kind of throws everything at us. So we'll play that by ear. If it sounds like somebody that everyone wants to do, I have a campfire and watch a movie. What I'll do is I'll bring all the equipment, and then if the weather doesn't hold out, then we just won't set it up. For kid activities, as long as I can get permission from the campground, we have a old treasure chest. It ain't big, but we can put some goodies in there and hide it somewhere in the park, make like a map, and have different clues to get the kids closer and closer to where this buried treasure will be. Depending on how many kids we actually have. So, again, if you're bringing your kids, let us know. I mean, we're bringing Piper. She's 3. My daughter Vanessa is 21. She might be coming with my granddaughter. And they don't have an RV yet. I'm sure they'll end up getting one because it does run in our blood. But maybe, if they come, they can, if they want, we can see if we can get them a deal on the cabin. And that's the other thing too. If you guys don't have an RV and you're wanting to come, they do have a couple cabins, and I think it's like $100 a night, and they're nice. I think though they're on the other side of the lake, so that's something I can look into. Maybe I'll give her a call on Monday. I swear I wrote it down with some information on the cabins, and I think they might even have a travel trailer that's for rent, but that could have been one of the other parks I called, because I tend to forget things. So there's those options. And of course, you're not that far from Saginaw, so if you guys wanted to stay at a hotel or something like that, you could. I think I'm going to try to do every Saturday do an update. Okay, this is Friday I'm shooting this, and I won't go on until Saturday, but that way we can kind of keep in touch. Now, Sonia from the RV DJ, she was on her group page, and she did a live the other night, so I went on that. And it was nice. Anyone in the group can see, and then when it's done, it's still, people that didn't get to watch it live can watch it later. So we might do some of that stuff too, where people can come on and say, hey, this is what we're planning, blah blah blah. Must be spring. There's a spider on me. Go on, little guy. There you go. So anyway, not gonna kill him. Let him go. Might start doing some of that stuff, but right now there's so much stuff going on at the house right now. It's so loud. I had to come out here to do it, and it's nice. Sun's out. It's not super warm. Tomorrow's going to be 50. We're going to go look at the ice flows, and we're taking Piper over to Algonac, then Marine City, and we thought we'd end the day up in Port Huron and do the boardwalk. So anyway, that has nothing to do with the M21. I know, I'm a rambler. Fishing, if you're into fishing, I believe it's catch and release only. I believe it is a private lake, so you do not need a fishing license. I will look into that. I know we always carry fishing poles with us, but we seldom use them. And if there's anything somebody might need, like if maybe you're new to RV and you don't have camp chairs or whatever, let us know, because we can make sure that we can bring some extras. I'm sure other people have extras. Over the years, I've accumulated so many. When we got rid of the diesel pusher, it wasn't even the diesel pusher. When we got rid of our gas, we sold our gas motorhome. We went to empty out the basement storage, and we had 15 folding, camp chairs, folding up camp chairs that weren't ours. Well, 2 or 3 probably were. So over the years, people have brought them and left them at our campfire and went home, and we've accumulated them. So we got rid of most of them, donated them, whatever. I don't think I can wear sunglasses. When I wear sunglasses, it seems like it can't find me. So we do have some of that stuff. Or if there's anything anyone needs, let us know. As far as the potluck, if you are in a position where you can't bring something, let us know, because there's something else I'm sure you could do. I mean, we know that these are trying times right now, and not everyone's working. I mean, I've been out of work since September. So I feel you. So if you guys need stuff, just let us know. All right, well, I might as well just end this here. If you guys can, make reservations soon. If you are almost 100% you're gonna, just let me know too, because I can just write it down, and then when you guys get your site, then we'll put it on the map. And the reason we're doing that is we kind of know who's who and where they're at, and we can go by sizes of coaches that way. That way we're not putting, a 45-foot pusher against a 45-foot fifth wheel. It won't work that way. So, we're going to find places for everyone to make sure that they fit in without any issues. Yeah. So if you have questions and there's stuff you don't want to discuss on the group page, you can email me at kevin@wherervstaying.com. We'll answer the emails as soon as possible. Okay, so with that, and the birds are chirping, the sun's out, I'm going to end this here, and until next time, happy trails.